Good morning. It is Friday, March 3rd, 2023, day 3 of my Carnivore Getting Back to It challenge. So I got I posted a video yesterday. I hadn't posted in a while, and I posted one yesterday just kind of giving it a little update on what's been going on. And I got a comment from my son-in-law. He and my daughter live in Bend, Oregon. I missed him terribly. I hope that we get to see him at some point, soon, maybe over the spring or the summer. But, I posted a video yesterday saying, well, I don't know if I want to do a 30-day challenge, a 60-day challenge, blah, blah, blah. And then from my son-in-law, I get 60-day challenge. I'm like, okay. All right, Cameron came through. So that's... I've been talked into doing a 60-day challenge now on Carnivore and keeping it clean and eating healthy for 60 days. So it's going to be 60 days now. I did fantastic yesterday. I did have a little bit of chicken, just a little bit of baked chicken yesterday for lunch. I had several things going on. I had a revenue call yesterday morning with our home office. And then I also had a senior staff meeting that I had to be at yesterday, and so also working on a bunch of other stuff, so my time was incredibly short yesterday. So for lunch I went over to Publix and I got some baked chicken. I read the ingredients and it wasn't the cleanest stuff in the world, but it was still chicken. And then for dinner last night I just had like 5 pieces of bacon and about 5 scrambled eggs too. So, still doing good. I had a win yesterday. So I've got a friend of mine. He's actually my best friend at work. Yesterday was his last day. He's going to another property to do the same job, but he's going to be working for a different company now. I've known him for 6 years now, and best friend at work. I hate to see him go, but it's a good opportunity for him. He's going to do well. He's going to do incredibly well. The guy's brilliant. But yesterday, somebody had gone across the street to this fancy donut shop and brought back 2 dozen of the best looking donuts that I've ever seen in my life. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And everybody's like, Troy, do it. It's a special occasion. I'm like, I'm 2 days into March, which I'm gonna try to be, super clean in. I can't fall down on the second day. I couldn't justify that at all. So I didn't. And I didn't have any donuts, and everything was cool, and I'm sure I feel much better today for it. And definitely feel a little bit stronger. But it's just those little wins that I feel like you have to take, every once in a while before just before you stop dumping on yourself from all the stuff that happened before. So I have to put myself in the mindset that whatever happened before, whatever happened in January, whatever happened in February, it doesn't really matter. It's what I'm doing right now that matters. So I'm still in the process of changing my mindset to think that way, because I totally do it. If I have a cheat day, and when I say cheat day, I don't mean I eat like crap all day long. Like if I say I have a cheat day, that means I had a 2-pack of Reese's. I mean, that's my cheat day. I don't go overboard and eat a gallon of ice cream or a whole bag of potato chips, which I have done that in the past. But that's not my cheat day. My cheat day is actually pretty minimal when you think about it. But I still beat myself up over it for literally 2 or 3 days afterwards. And then depending on what day it is, oh gosh, it's Friday. I can't believe I did that yesterday. Well, I might as well just, go again, and just might as well, eat some more crap, and then I'll just start back over on Monday. And I get myself in that mindset, and I've really got to stop thinking that way. And I had a good opportunity to start retraining my brain on that yesterday, and I had, a small amount of success. And you have to count every small win when it comes to, fundamentally trying to change your life, which is, what I'm doing. And what I feel like I've done to a large extent, but, I'm not obviously where I would like to be. So, had a little win there yesterday, and but then I didn't get up and go to the gym this morning because the weather is really bad. I live in Middle Tennessee, and the weather for today, there's already a tornado watch. It's 6:35 in the morning. There's already a tornado watch in effect until about 6 o'clock tonight. They're calling for severe winds, storms, chances of tornadoes are probably likely. So it's gonna be a touchy weather day. And the gym wasn't open this morning due to that, so I didn't go this morning. But I did eat great yesterday. I have plans on eating great again today, and that's it. I would have loved to have gotten some exercise in this morning, and just depending on how early I get to leave work today, I think I just have a couple of things that I have to wrap up as far as reports go, and then I might be able to take off early today. I'm not sure, but depending on how early I can get off today, I think I'm probably going to try to squeeze in maybe an elliptical workout when I get home. So we'll check that out. So yeah, anyway, today's day 3 of what is now the 60-day challenge, and I've got to say, I've never done a 60-day challenge before. The best that I ever did, like I said in the video yesterday, was was last November, when I was beef, bacon, butter, and eggs, with the exception, I think, of the very first day of the month. I think I had, not done right on the first day. But then for the rest of the day, even Thanksgiving in November, I was beef, bacon, butter, and eggs, and I was working out like solid. I saw some great improvement in my body and on the scale. So it's going to be interesting to see, and I know I can do it. I've done 30 days, I can do 60 days. And I'm going to do 60 days. It's not doing 60 days is not an option. Coffee is going to be my one thing though. Now, a lot of times when people do the beef, bacon, butter, and eggs challenge, which, like I said, I did in November, they try to limit their coffee to 1 cup a day, and I didn't do that. I think I actually increased my coffee from 2 cups to 3. And the way that it is, I used to have really bad acid reflux until I got on Carnivore. And I went to the doctor about it 20 years ago, good grief. And he said, well, there's 3 things that irritate acid reflux more than anything. He said smoking, drinking, and coffee, caffeine. And at the time I smoked, and at the time I was a pretty, well-versed drinker. And so I said, well, I guess I'm just going to have to give up the caffeine, because I'm not going to stop, drinking and smoking. And so I gave up the caffeine, and I haven't been, and just in the last year or 2, I started bringing it back. But I only drink 1 cup of caffeinated coffee every day, and if I drink any more coffee than that, it's decaf. So that's the one thing that I need. Coffee is the one thing. And okay, so cheese is also a big thing with me. November, I cut out the cheese. It was beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. I cut out the cheese. And I think that's why I had such a good, one of the reasons why I had such good results. And I'm okay with cutting out cheese for 60 days. That's not going to be, I've done it before for 30. I can do it for 60. Coffee is going to be pretty tough. Now, a lot of people who do beef, bacon, butter, and eggs, and Dr. Berry is the main one who says, if you're going to have coffee, just have 1 cup of coffee a day, or 1 coffee experience a day, whatever it is that he calls it. So that's going to be tough. But I noticed yesterday, I had 3 cups of coffee. I've been eating well I've been eating really, really clean carnivore, with the exception of a glass of wine on Monday night, for about a week now. And my bloating has been slowly going down. But I noticed yesterday, after I drank my 3rd cup of coffee, I was very bloated, and I hadn't eaten anything at that point. Why does my nose keep itching? So coffee is one of those things that even though I'm going to be losing weight, it might be keeping me bloated and fat. So I need to slow it down on the coffee. And I think I'm going to start doing that today. You know, there's no point in waiting over the weekend. You know, I need to just bite the bullet and get it done right now. So I'm going to have 1 cup of coffee today. I didn't bring my electrolytes. Okay, well, I'll just have to wait until I get home to get my electrolytes. But anyway, if anybody watches this, leave me a, and if you're doing carnivore, you know, let me know what you think about coffee. Coffee, you know, it's turned into a habit. It's a morning staple. It's not a necessity, although I feel like it may be something that I might be addicted to. It's clearly not a necessity. It's not something that I need. But it's just, you know, it's part of the routine. I get to the office, I put my stuff down, I go get my coffee cup, and I start making a cup of coffee. And when it's done, I start drinking it, and then I get, you know, started on my work day. And I think it can still be part of my work day. It can still be part of my routine, but it has to be just the 1 cup. I think, and I'm going to try that. And I'm going to be as strong on it as I can. I don't have grandiose expectations on how that experiment's going to go, though. But I'm going to, look, I'm going to give it my best shot. That's all I can do. All right, so anyway, praying for everybody this morning who might be in the path of dangerous storms. I know we are. We have 5 dogs, and I feel really, really nervous about them being home all day by themselves, but, you know, there's nothing to be done for it. I've got to go to work. My wife's got to go to work, so praying that God watches over our house today, praying for everybody else who might be in the path of dangerous storms, and see what we get into today. All right, it's Friday, March 3rd, 2023, day 3 of the now 60-day Carnivore Challenge. Thank you, Cameron, taking me up on it, man. You guys have a good one.